Hello.
Oh, we're doing this at 6 now.
Welcome everybody. We're doing it at 6 now.
I was just here to wait. I was enjoying the queue.
What was up with those channels that would start their TV shows 5 minutes after, like 10:05, 10:35, like TBS?
Yeah.
What's the mentality behind that?
Like, what was that all about?
You're gonna watch 5 minutes of commercials.
You're gonna see all the other shows and decide I don't want to watch this, and then you're gonna be channel surfing and be like, oh, this was just starting. I'm in.
You're like, oh shit.
Is that what it was?
I found myself
I don't know.
accidentally watching a movie on TBS, and I own them. It's Shawshank Redemption. I own this movie.
Nice.
I know.
Nice.
But it was
Good
on
choice.
and then it's one of those things like
Good
it's
purchase.
a constant classic bit. I'm too lazy to get up and put the actual movie in, so I'm gonna sit and watch the commercials.
Yeah.
That was me. And then it got to the ending.
No, they cut all the boobs out too.
Are there boobs in that movie?
Oh, Shawshank.
yeah.
Oh, you
Well,
see all the Shawshanks.
If you're watching it on TBS,
Oh, shit.
no.
You see the
But
Shaw and
they
the
did
Shank.
the thing that I forgot that
And
these
the
people
redemption.
fucking do. The last scene is in a small box, and then they have the credits in the other box going super fast, and they have the commercials in another box, and it's like,
What the
Whoa,
this is the
they
end of
do
the
that
movie.
now?
This is
Oh,
the
yeah.
build up, and this is the ending. Is a fucking commercial? Why?
It's picture in
Lower
picture.
third.
Why didn't I just fucking change it?
The almighty dollar.
TV sucks,
God.
dude.
No wonder you missed the boobs.
You know,
I didn't know it's that
and
bad.
I'd like to say that I'm done ever watching a movie on like cable TV at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
That's what I'd like to say. But when the holidays come around and you go over your family's house and The Godfather Part 2 is on, that's like on cable. That movie's like 7.5 hours, but I sit there.
You know.
well, you're Italian.
Yeah, I think that's.
Fuck.
I don't think I've heard
I think I just got
anyone
to the
else
root of
ever
that.
doing that but your family.
And Rocco talks about it every year.
He does.
So I know it's a long-standing
think
tradition.
Because they always do it. I always think, well, they're not going to air it this time. And every Christmas ends up turning into all of us, oh, yeah, this scene's great. Oh, yeah. Oh, is this one? Oh, is this the fair in downtown New York? Ooh. Watch
You
what he
know
does.
it's the fair. We've been watching this movie for 30 fucking years.
Just before the family comes over, put your Blu-ray on at like 1 1/2 speed.
Oh,
and turn the volume down.
You should
They
fuck
know.
with it.
They
You
know.
should fuck with it. You should take The Godfather 2 and then edit it like halfway through. It
Oh,
cuts
yeah.
to some bullshit.
Yeah.
And then edit it like a TBS logo and some commercials.
Add your own commercials.
And
Add
then
like
just-
legit commercials at first.
Curate the commercials.
And then by the end, it's like fucked up
Gloopy
commercials.
And then just have the broadcast cut out and act like the cable's all fucked
Do
up.
War of the World shit at the end. Then it's just
Or
a broadcast.
put yourself
yeah.
in the movie for a second, and they're like, "What's that?"
Just
Like
reenacting
we're
it.
under
Rocco?
siege or something.
Yeah.
Do you remember there was a video on YouTube that somebody did that with Toy Story 3?
That was a great movie.
Yeah,
That was a
he
video.
got
No,
a
I
scene.
never saw that.
He
Oh.
got there's a scene later on in the movie where they're in a place that has a furnace and they're like. It looks like they might go down into it, and they're all like embracing each
Right,
other.
yeah.
That's
Accepting-
like in the
accepting death. Yeah.
last
Climax
act
of the film.
Yeah.
Last act of the movie, it's all of them going into the furnace, fade to black.
And they gave her mom this movie.
Credits. So he's filming his mom, and she's going, "What? That's horrible."
You like this movie?
do that.
That's terrible. This is for kids.
It's just him showing it to more and more relatives, and they all buy it. I wish I could remember the name of that video, but it's
You-
classic.
honestly-
That song's perfect.
They found like a haunted
It's like,
slow version.
well,
Yeah.
we're not going to show you, but sad to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Toy Story's complete.
Yeah.
Bam.
Oh man,
video.
that's one of my favorite videos
Yeah.
ever.
It's really good. I
Friend
watched
in
it
me.
again recently, and it's a little slow. They could have made it a little faster,
Three.
but the idea and the heart. is
Can I add to
beautiful.
that? A little- slightly childish.
No.
Just saying. A movie about toys, I just realized.
Yeah,
this is
grow up.
This is like kids stuff.
Yeah, wow, it just hit me.
I just rewatched the movie, never realized that before.
Do you ever think about fish can't talk, and then you watch Finding Nemo, and it's like, excuse me?
Yeah. Really blows your mind.
How they do that?
Michael Eisner thinks of this stuff. I don't know how he
Michael
does it.
Eisner is sitting there
Can I ask
making
you,
it on his
can
computer.
how long can you sustain that noise for?
Yeah. Try it again. And just press now. And then
What?
That was
ran out
a
of breath.
long
I
time.
That was good.
That's in case you're wondering what the orgasm face looks like for Rocco. I think you just saw it.
Wow.
It's like when your hitbox is getting
Usually-
spammed
it's
and you're
usually
like,
longer.
you're
Getting
like,
a 30-hit combo.
you got infinite frames, dog.
Theme song?
Welcome back.
Welcome back. We did it. We made
Hey,
it.
there's a lot of things to be pissed off about this week.
Yeah.
Oh, are you angry?
Yeah.
In the news.
Rage.
Colin Kaepernick and,
Oh.
and the National Felon League.
Oh.
But even worse, as we'll get to that later because there's something even worse.
Oh no.
Topical.
What?
Elon Musk smoked.
That motherfucking genius.
What did he do?
He
mad.
smoked a pot.
Yeah.
Smoked.
Where did he do
He
this?
did not.
He
do
got
that.
him. He got a hold of that
Sucked on the devil's doobie.
that killer Mexican
He
ragweed.
smoked marijuana. Where did he smoke marijuana?
That
I'm afraid
fuck-
to ask.
That-
Are you serious? You don't know?
Fucking influence. Fuck Rogan.
He.
That not work. Fucking
Try again. Ryan, try it again.
Sean.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh, that's the response to Elon Musk puffing the blunt with Joe Rogan.
Why the fuck did he do that?
Now-
What an asshole!
Wait, did he do it in California?
Wait. Hold on. Let's back up first. Had you really not heard about this?
Did you
No.
know?
That how could you
dominating
have avoided
Twitter.
that?
I don't know.
Tesla stock crashed earlier this week. After,
He's a reefer addict.
After Elon Musk
Oh,
accepted.
so those cars aren't electric anymore now that he smoked
A
weed?
blunt from
They
Joe
run on
Rogan
hemp.
on the Joe Rogan podcast.
See.
They have this. Joe Rogan lights up.
Yeah.
And Elon's like, "What is that?" And it's like the most. It's like out of a movie.
It's like Dare, like
Oh, what is this? Marijuana. You want some? And then Elon Musk is like, "Oh,
what is this?
Is that legal?"
Okay,
then
and was
they're
the
like-
answer yes?
Yeah, we're in California.
Yeah, brother. And they hand it, and then he tokes up, man.
And-
Bob Marley style.
I watched that clip. It doesn't look like Elon inhales.
He
He pulled an Obama.
Regardless, we're in California. That's like taking a sip of a beer here.
Yeah,
right?
but only
Well,
losers.
here's the-
Only you losers use cannabis. Sean.
Here's the controversy. Controversy.
Yeah, I would love to hear. it.
the controversy. Light my stogie.
No, there were like Business Insider articles about it.
Whoa.
You okay over there?
Here's why. Here's. I didn't mean
You know
to.
what?
I'm having a
This dude's
stroke.
got-
I think he did it.
What's going on? What the fuck is this?
Somebody in the chat just reminded me, thank you, the biggest news story about this, the Air Force came out and they're like, we're going to look into this situation. Because he has military clearance and you don't get that if you smoke.
Well, so this is what I was going to
The
say. Is
feds-
there's a lot of issues here because he apparently drug checks the shit out of his employees.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so everyone's pointing to this like, hey, fucker, what is this? And then even with launching rockets, there's apparently some legally gray thing where it's like this guy's in control of rocket launches.
Dude, he's fucked.
And there,
This guy's going to get, here's the threat. Elon Musk is going to get so high, he's going to, think like, oh, we launched the rockets when we didn't already launch the rockets. So then he's going to call on people on the phone, start saying all this crazy shit.
Yeah.
He's going to call up his girlfriend, what's her name?
Grimy.
Grimes.
Yeah, call that Grimer.
He's going to go
you
have
like
like
her?
a jam session with
no idea who
her
the fuck she is.
instead of going to the launch. Bad stuff can happen.
You
Yeah,
know,
I
I
agree.
guarantee you, everyone who's fucking pissed is a baby boomer from the fucking hippie generation, and they were all smoking doobies
Yeah,
back in the
toke
day.
it up at Woodstock.
And now they see someone else partying, and they can't hang anymore.
jealous.
You know
Boomer.
what, Sean?
Jealous.
You toker.
You hit the nail on the head,
Isn't that
and
funny?
I think you're so right about this. And just to prove the point, you should toke up
Oh,
on
that's a
this
good
on
idea.
this
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, this is a podcast.
Have Joe Rogan here too.
It's legal here.
Very fucking
It is
cool.
legal.
It's California.
And God bless it for being legal.
You don't need to launch
And
rockets.
God bless everyone who wants to smoke
Hey,
here
what if-
in the state.
What if you did that for the Christmas cast?
I don't
Yeah.
want to.
That's what everyone keeps saying.
Everyone wants to
I don't
see it.
Giant
think it'd
bag
be
of edibles.
fun for anyone, especially me.
Now
I
here's-
smoked a cigarette once
No, you didn't.
for a video,
Oh, that's nauseous. That's
and I had
gross.
the smoke coming out of my mouth for that Spike TV commercial commercial thing we did, and
Yeah.
I got a fucking terrible headache.
I did that in the Games Alive podcast video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he liked it.
But you know what? I embraced the moment because I wanted to understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a learning.
I
Yeah.
wanted to know how do people get hooked. So I smoked another pack, and then again the next day, just to
And
get
frankly,
in the mindset.
Figure it out.
And Rocco, to quote you, because you would never admit this, but you privately admitted to me, people addicted to cigarettes are weak. Just weak-willed,
Weak-willed.
weak-minded, because you had a pack and nothing happened. So
I plan on running
yeah.
for president someday, and so that if I have video of me smoking pot, look what happened to Elon. Is it Elon or Elon?
What?
What
Nah.
is his name?
Ellen
dude,
DeGeneres.
George
You're
W.
not gonna be able to
Bush-
run.
George W. Bush did cocaine.
Uh-oh.
He did?
Yeah.
Yes.
Whoa.
You didn't know that?
No, I
Obama
missed
did
that story.
cocaine.
Did that this weekend too?
No, this was
No.
like a
That's-
long time ago.
Everyone
Wait, hold
partied
on.
this weekend. It was a wild.
Did you ever see
wild
W?
weekend.
No, I never saw
Oh, you
W.
gotta watch W.
sorry.
That'll clear up everything.
W.
Once you watch W, you'll know you can do anything
That's
and still
true.
become
See,
president.
I think there's a very obvious conspiracy theory no one's talking about here, though.
I like to hear it.
I think Joe Rogan is some form of deep state agent who's here to corrupt Elon, and it's all tied into. They're trying to
We've already
silence,
interrupted Rocco.
Alex Jones. Rogan and
Yep.
him go way back. So who do they take down on the other side? Get that musky fuck.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
So whose side are we on here?
You just
I don't
fucking-
know. You gotta.
just spun my head.
You
bro.
gotta stay underground, and you
Nobody,
gotta
we're on our
take
side.
no sides.
Take no sides.
Yeah.
Take
Take
no
no
prisoners.
sides. No one's gonna take.
Trust no one.
Anyways, hey, you know who tokes up? Not Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man's
hell yeah.
clear-headed as fuck.
That's right. Gotta be if you're a hero.
Yeah. Who here?
A hero, save us. The new Spider-Man came out. My only criticism is they did not include Nickelback.
What? They didn't.
No.
I don't want that game anymore.
They fucked up. They had the
Someone
perfect
mod it.
opportunity and they
Patch it.
fucked it up.
Patch it.
I heard you could go on Spotify and put on your own custom playlist.
Is that true? Is
Yeah.
that for real?
Is that,
Because someone said if you want to swing around listening to authentic New York hip hop, listen to this playlist while you
Yeah.
play the game on
Well,
your
you
That
can,
sounds pretentious as fuck.
It was hey, the way the fucking tweet was written
Yeah.
was pretentious as fuck.
Fuck
though.
you.
But you can listen to
Lil Peep ain't on
podcasts
Yeah.
that you get within the
Oh, that's
game.
cool.
Okay.
And what cracks me up is the podcast that plays as you swing around is J. Jonah Jameson's own podcast.
Yeah.
and
It's like InfoWars.
It is. It's like
Oh,
some
that's
people
sick.
say he came here to fight villains. I say they weren't here until he showed up. That's right, Spider-Man.
yeah,
You know,
they
it's-
kind of ramped him up to be even more Alex Jones.
Yeah.
Because I think
Wow,
of that
that's funny.
actor.
It's pretty
Well,
entertaining.
who's that actor from like the Sam Raimi?
J.K. Simmons.
Yeah.
yeah. For me,
Who is
that's
great.
He's always
He's
my
great.
default J. Jonah.
Totally.
Yeah.
He's the best.
So even in my mind, I imagine it's that actor just doing an impersonation of Alex Jones.
Yeah.
It really is like that.
Huh.
So who here got it? Then did you play a lot of it or?
Yeah, I mean, I played.
I got it.
I got it. I played probably a couple hours of it, dude. I'm sure. I've seen nothing but positive reviews. And at first, I was kind of getting nervous, where I was like, I know.
Hot take.
You could tell that I was nervous. I went like this, and I was.
No, let it out. Let it out,
Here it
dude.
comes.
I wasn't into it that first like level and boss battle. I was like, I'm fucking dying. I can't kill anyone. I fucking
Did you put
suck.
it on easy?
I did, as easy as you could get, and I
No,
died like
you still
25
die. You
times.
still die on easy. It's actually not as
And then I
easy
was like,
as.
what
I
the
put it on amazing.
yeah, what the fuck? How do you do that?
What level is that?
He's good, bro.
That's as good as it gets. Oh, it's the middle. What's the best one?
Spectacular.
Oh, I like
you
that.
go friendly Spider-Man?
Yeah,
You
I
know,
was
Amazing
friendly.
Spider-Man or spectacular?
And
What?
so,
Derek plays a lot more video games than you.
I don't think I do.
no.
No?
No, Sean plays way more video games. than
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Is this just like action might not be your forte?
I think video games are not.
Well, Spider-Man is very like.
You
how do
got
I
to
say
parry and stuff?
it? You have to. There's
Yeah.
a lot of variable shit
Okay.
at any
You
know
given
what?
moment.
It is. It's similar to God of War. I really like it, but it's not an innovative game. They're not breaking the mold. I think it's right in line with other games that I've really enjoyed, like Crackdown.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, cool.
Spider-Man the movie 2. It's like the most similar to that. It's like another line in the legacy of that game. Even it kind of reminds me too of like Saints Row the Third. I get vibes of just like exploring the city
Yeah.
and kind of And the Just Cause series too, kind of in the way that you web sling and in that you use your grappling hook. It's just like all of these other games that I really enjoy, but they're not reinventing the wheel here.
Yeah, so that first level for me, the boss fight, I mean, honestly, an hour and a half just trying to beat that fucking guy. Whoa. But the second I got back out into New York and just like going through the city, it's like this is so much fucking fun. Yeah. And you feel like a fucking badass, and they made it easy enough that like anyone can do it in any way, and it's so cool. Like I realized, like, this is the first level. I'm gonna get stronger. My suit's gonna get better. I'm gonna get better weapons.
No, that's actually the opposite.
Oh, what?
Yeah, by the end you're naked.
Shit.
Yeah.
So I just realized, like, this sucked at first, and I can't beat a fucking regular guy. This like Joe Dirt on the ground is beating the shit out of me, and I can't beat him. But eventually, I'll get him.
Yeah. It's actually David Spade.
It's actually Joe Dirte.
My experience with the game was. It was like fucking magic from the moment I started it. I was fucking beaming. As someone who never... I see what you're saying about the comparisons to those other games, because I see all those things, with like Saints Row and then even Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Those were all positive experiences.
Yes. Yeah. Well, as someone who...
I feel like it borrows from those.
Yeah, I will definitely say that's true, but as someone who never played any of those, honestly. I saw all those parts about them and thought they were cool, but I never played those. So to play this, it's unlike really anything that I usually play. And to me, they nailed Spider-Man. Like just in terms of, to me, this is the kind of Spider-Man that I love. He's wisecracky enough, but he's badass and cool. He's swinging through the city. You got this whole vivid cast of villains. Mm-hmm. It isn't like some dark brooding thing. Like it's such a colorful like blast through all these different like events and villains. And you got to stop that car. How the hell am I going to stop a car? I'm swinging as fast as I can. Oh my god! I jumped on the roof of the car. Oh my god! I'm ripping the guy out of the car. It's just so many different colorful scenarios. And it's all very, like, just, like I said, colorful and fun. You know what I mean? Huh. So I was glued to it. I haven't sat down and played a video game in, like, a marathon style for a long time, but oh, my God. I was up so late Saturday.
I know that there's
people
really
tweeting out that they beat it already.
Whoa.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't think it's that long. I don't think it's
that's
that long, which is fine with me.
Because, I mean, I feel like if you can just fly through it if you want, but there's also all the side quests you can do.
Exactly.
And it's cool, because at one point, Beckett and me and Emma have been like fucking glued to the TV playing this thing. And it was awesome. I wanted to go make breakfast this morning. Giving to our Beckett and say, I'm gonna get some backpacks and like fight some crime.
Yeah.
Like, cool. So he was like going around just doing stuff, getting tokens for us while I was making pancakes.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And then when I was done, I went back to the story. It was so cool.
Yeah, the side stuff, I'll say this, like, I'm not gonna compare the game to actually compare it to Batman. I'm not, but Batman is another game where you are in the latest ones. You're in a city and there's like lots of side things to do and collectibles to do, and they can be really intimidating. They can be really like, okay, what all this shit I'm going through to find a Riddler trophy, like what it's kind of like, I don't know. I tend to like shy away from it. This game, it's all really inviting, and it's all just kind of they do it in a way that it doesn't feel like a hassle. It's like, I'm swinging through the city. Hey, we're hearing, just FYI, we're hearing about a robbery down the block. Oh, you know what? I'm right here. Let me just go
check
down
it out.
Yeah. Oh, this guy's sticking them up. Hold on. All right, that's done. Okay, and then, you're finding backpacks. And then there are more involved side quests, which are like, hey, you might go on another path for an hour. Are you okay with that? Nah. All right, and it kind of, there's varied levels where you don't have to feel overwhelmed. You can kind of do what you feel comfortable doing.
I feel it's pretty open world in that. And fucking, I've been to New York once. I don't remember it as well, but like I feel like it's so fucking detailed that like it's fucking crazy what they're able to do. And I've never had a game where it was like, oh, you have to go over here, and I was like, yeah, I get to travel. Like I'm like so excited to like go
swing
somewhere because I can swing around. It's so. I can't think of any other game or any other like superhero that it would be more fun to travel as than Spider-Man.
Tony Hawk.
Yeah, because like I love Batman, but I will say like of those Batman games, my favorite is still the first one where you're in a confined space and you're solving a mystery. It was because it was like because Batman, the strength of Batman is kind of a story. And it's and it's cool being Batman.
The gadgets,
but in terms of like who would you be in the body of? What could be more fun than Spider-Man?
Right.
Because of the swinging and the acrobatic shit. And man, I'm crawling on the ceiling of stuff and spying on people. And, it's great. I just had so much fun playing.
That's cool.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Because I haven't picked it up yet. I've been down
I
here.
just realized, Ryan
Ryan,
on this
when
podcast.
did you get here?
I've been
Whoa.
here.
What the fuck?
Man. Yeah.
What's your question?
Is the story is it its own thing, comic book stuff, or is it related to the movies?
No,
Not
it's the movies.
connected to anything.
Own
Okay,
thing.
that's cool.
Own thing
Yeah.
completely.
It really reminds me of like the old Spider-Man animated series, where it's like just a fun, crazy sci-fi
The Fox
story.
one?
It's its own thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And the
I'm
writing
sold.
is, I mean, Rocco mentioned this, but the writing's pretty funny too. That's
Yeah.
what I was, even immediately in the first level, I was
Yeah.
struck by how, like, funny the writing is.
Yeah, they didn't go too far with it either. You know what I mean? They could have easily made it like, all right, shut up.
Dude, that's
But it's actually like right at the right level where it's like, yeah, he said that at the right time. You know, it's just like really
Has
well
anybody
done.
else been playing any other games?
I played. There's 2 games I played. One, Donut County, which I loved. Donut County only takes like 2 hours to beat, but that's why I made time for it. I treat it like a movie. It's awesome. It's by Annapurna Interactive. Donut County is the inverse of Katamari Damacy.
Yeah.
Katamari, you're building a giant ball. Donut County, you are making holes in the ground. You're sucking up things in this cute animal world, and your hole gets bigger the more items you collect. And so you're going through like a dozen levels, and it's just really cute. It tells a cute story. It's so fucking cute, and just like Katamari, it's very like it's charming. It was made in LA by one dude, but that's really good.
Yeah,
And
I've heard a lot of good stuff about
It's-
that.
yeah.
A lot
Really
of
Oh, yeah,
people.
Ryan played it too.
I played the whole thing in one night.
No kidding.
It's fun. It's got a good story. It's got a good vibe. It's got great music.
Oh, the soundtrack. I've been listening to that nonstop.
I love everything about it. Like everyone's complaining that it's kind of short, but I think that if they had put more into it, like the mechanics are simple.
Yeah.
You're a hole and you're trying to suck stuff up, and there's some other mechanics, but if they had tried to like do more, it might have like worn out its welcome.
Yeah.
but
That's
it
a-
is
but there's-
just long enough that I really enjoyed it. I went, that was really great,
Yeah.
and I'm good.
Yeah.
Some games benefit from that.
Yeah.
Journey,
You know?
I thought was
Yeah,
great.
Journey,
yeah.
Yep.
classic
Yeah.
example. The example I've had almost my whole life at this point is Ico or Eco,
Yeah.
whatever. That game is 6 hours. I don't want it a minute longer.
Yeah.
By the end of that 6 hours, it's like I have done enough puzzles. I am good.
Feeling
And I
good.
love that game, you know. But I think you kind of mentioned this the other day, but I don't think it's. I think we need to get over the stigma of if it's short, it's bad, or
Yeah.
if it's
Yeah.
some game. If Spider-Man was only 2 hours, okay,
Yeah.
what went wrong there? That's a little
Yeah.
weird. But I also don't want it to be 300 hours. You know, I think you got to find the sweet spot, and I think it would be cool. I think this is what you were kind of saying the other day. It would be cool if developers kind of leaned into that sometimes. Like, hey, Donut County, it's this much and it's a couple hours, but you'll like, it's like, here's a succinct thing. Because some people that'll appeal to, hey, I'm really busy right now, but Donut County, I've heard a lot about it, and it's 2 to 4 hours. Oh, I have the time for that, and I will buy it. You know what I mean? As opposed to like next week, the new I didn't even realize the new Tomb Raider comes
Yeah.
out.
Really?
Oh, wow.
And honestly, I canceled it today because I'm just like, hey, I got Spider-Man now and a bunch of other shit to do. So I can't.
Yeah.
But imagine if the developer came out and was like, hey, the new Tomb Raider is $20 and it's 3 hours.
yeah.
I would have still bought it. I would have been like, all right, I'll make 3 hours.
Like again, I've been playing Persona 5. It feels like half my life, but
yeah.
half this year. Dragon Quest 11 came out. That's a 100-hour
Yeah.
game. I'm not playing it this year. Like if I get to it at all.
Yeah, I remember we were at PAX East, and there was a booth next to us. It was like some JRPG, and they were advertising their game with a little TV, showing off all the features. This many characters, customizable characters. Great story.
Oh, fuck, that hurt.
Are you okay?
No, that was my foot.
Oh,
Did the couch break?
Yeah, it just kind of fell on my fucking foot.
Should we take a break,
shit.
Brian?
Oh, God.
This guy just had to upstage me.
Oh, my God.
I'm trying to tell
This is a
trying to tell a charismatic story.
yeah.
Add to the
Maybe
conversation.
Bruce. Ryan's foot's still
my
on
God.
there.
Try to be relevant.
Kevin, don't cover this.
Don't film the foot. It could be too graphic.
Tension's off Doc
All
Ryan.
right, guys,
for
our
30
master
seconds.
plan worked, and we got him back for the Christmas cast.
Wait,
So-
what?
Yeah, I just kind of
God.
smashed my foot.
Yikes! Yikes!
Did, So the couch
Why were you like
broke.
futzing with the couch with your foot?
I didn't
anyways?
touch the couch.
Were you
thought-
trying to
I thought
were
you
you trying to
Underneath
adjust
the
it?
couch.
Now it feels like we're on the Titanic.
I
It's
thought
like
you
fucking
kicked it.
sinking. This is crazy.
Sean's
Holy
side.
shit. Women and children.
How did
Gentlemen.
You get out of here.
Were you
did you
bouncing
even
your
break
leg?
that?
Sean is probably bouncing his leg again.
I wasn't.
We were talking about JRPGs, and Sean got so excited.
I think Dr. Ryan like kicked the leg of
I
the
didn't
chair.
touch.
Maybe accidentally, maybe it was on purpose. I don't know.
We'll
It's
never
like there's a
know.
Pruder film.
We're gonna need some 2x4s.
Well,
Shore
fine.
this
But
up.
what happened was instant karma is a bitch, and the bitch is back on Ryan's foot.
Wow.
Elton John.
Elton John quote. Rest in peace, Elton John. Sorry you died.
Rest in peace, Elton. We'll miss you. And
Rip. A lot of death.
I don't know when Elton John died, but I assume it was recently.
he's playing songs for John McCain.
Death comes ripping, baby.
He played songs for John McCain.
He is in heaven now.
Oh, nice.
He's playing Goodbye Yellow Brick Road.
Anyways, what are we saying?
Goodbye,
What about this
John
long ass
McCain.
JRPG?
This JRPG
You know
at
what
PAX
about-
East?
Yeah,
Some
no.
fucking game.
JRPG is
One
PAX
of the
East.
features they advertised was a 70-hour story, and I was instantly like, nope.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude. If a book is longer than like
I was like, whoa, characters, wow, special moves, 70-hour story. I don't got fucking time for that shit.
But this
Yeah.
is the thing that, and that's the problem because I said this before, with Zelda Breath of the Wild, I played it for like 200 hours.
Yeah.
If you would have told me on day one you're
Yes.
gonna do that, I would say you're a fucking
Yeah.
liar.
Totally
I'm
agree.
playing it for 3 max.
Totally agree.
It's 350. I checked the other day.
350.
Damn.
But
Fuck.
That can't be right.
Nintendo didn't put that on the box. You know
No.
what I mean? And if they had, I would have seen that and gone, ooh, 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 ooh. But I played probably 150 hours on that game.
Yeah.
Just
But
over time.
when you're thinking about mentally, like, I'm going to get a new game, how much am I going to enjoy this? Do I have the time to do this? And you think,
Yeah.
like, oh, set aside 70 hours? I can't
That's
do that. I'm
terrible.
sorry.
Yeah.
It's not possible.
That's the same mentality that we have, like, oh, what do you want to do? Oh, let's watch TV because it's too late to watch a movie. And you watch like 4 episodes. Like, I could have watched the movie,
Yeah,
but in my
I
could've
head,
watched
I was
3
trapped and I couldn't do it.
Exactly.
I hate that.
Exactly.
Also, yeah, good point though in the chat. It also Breath of the Wild you could beat
You could.
pretty early on if
Sure.
you
You-
wanted.
you could make it
but
3 if you
yeah,
wanted to.
Yeah, but anyway.
Other game I've been playing that's great is I covered this a lot on we played a stream on Last Game Standing, but The Messenger was one of my favorite games of the year. That game is also only like 10 hours. The Messenger starts as a 8-bit like Ninja Gaiden action platformer. This is on PC and Switch. Halfway through the game, it switches. You travel to the future. You're now a 16-bit action platformer.
Oh, wow.
And then you beat another part of it, and then it turns into an 8-bit and 16-bit Metroidvania, where you're time traveling between the 16-bit world and the 8-bit world. And the
Ooh,
music
that's
and
cool.
graphics changes, and it's like, it's so satisfying.
Yeah,
that's
The
awesome.
Messenger, it's on the Switch. Awesome.
On Switch?
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
it
That
being
game is
on Switch-
fantastic. Like,
it being
that's
on
perfect.
Switch. Speaking of Switch,
Yeah.
I've been playing. You know, I gotta say, I was happy this week because a lot of times, we keep very busy. We were at PAX last week, and we do a lot of stuff within the game industry, but a lot of times we don't get the free games at our door. A lot of times I'm like, oh, I wish I was on this press list. I wish because I am petty. Let it be known.
And we're all cheap ass gamers.
Let
They
it
already
be known.
knew.
We're cheap ass gamers. We are, and I am petty.
We're addicted.
But this week, I just want to say, Sega sent us Yakuza Kiwami 2.
Hell
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sega. Thank you for that. I haven't played it yet, but thank you. Classic. I haven't played it yet.
Classic.
But then, Konami. Okay. Konami, we did that video early
tell them what it is.
last year. No?
No, they haven't seen it.
Oh,
Konami hasn't. They've all seen it.
We did a video that was a tribute to Zone of the Enders VR. We talked
yeah.
about how
Great.
easy that would be to play and how
Yep.
no ill effects at all.
How fun it would be.
Anyway, Konami still remembered Jehuti in 1080p, and now they sent over Jehuti in 4K quality because they sent over Zone of the Enders, the remaster.
in 3D.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, and it's in VR. They sent that, and check this shit out.
Whoa.
Zone of the Enders socks.
Yo, sucks.
Look at that shit.
Hey,
Damn.
question.
pimp.
How come the first time I'm hearing about these Zone of the Ender socks is when
Yeah.
they're already on your feet?
Well,
Yeah,
I saw it on
got
his
good
Instagram.
news. I saw it on Instagram too. But there's 3 things in the package. There was the game, a controller, and the socks. He chose the socks. So
I'll
we
take
have-
the controller.
I'll have the game.
Oh,
we
tight.
all
Oh,
win.
yeah. Can I get the box?
Perfect. All right.
Enjoy
the
your socks, Rocco.
I picked that game up. I had it pre-ordered, and it showed up this weekend as well. I haven't gotten a chance to
No,
put it
I
in
played
yet.
the demo in VR. And it was
did you?
badass.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
but I didn't play the full game yet. But
I'm excited for that.
so we got that, and then our friends at NIS, because we did a video.
Hell yeah.
We did a video this week about Disgaea. We're good friends with the people over at NIS, and they sent over SNK Heroines. I played on the Switch.
Oh yeah.
And it's on Switch, PS4, all that stuff. But anyway, and I
What is SNK Heroines?
it's a fighting game. SNK has like King of Fighters
Right.
and all that kind of stuff. This is an all-female cast game.
Ooh, nice.
And they have simplified the controls to really
good
simple,
because
like,
you can't get too complicated with the female gender.
right. You know, it might be too, you know.
Right, Sean? Thoughts? Confirm? Deny?
Well, it's, you know, it says girlfriend mode on the cover, right?
Right.
I wouldn't. I didn't see the cover. I can't tell you.
Sean, would you agree with the statement, and close up on Sean for this, because I want to get his honest reaction. Would you agree with the statement that they had to dumb this game down because it was all about female fighters?
I would disagree.
Oh.
Okay, well, all right. I feel the same way, Sean.
I
We're
mentioned
on the same page.
I
Okay.
quoted this earlier when I said girlfriend mode. Do you
Yeah.
remember the controversy about that? With
Some developers said
was
that.
it
Borderlands
Mario?
Borderlands 2 with the
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
Randy
Oh, I thought it
Pitchford.
was Mario because Mario had a second player thing where
Oh,
someone
that's
could just wave the thing and get all the stars, and someone somewhere called it girlfriend mode, and it was like,
They got pissed.
what the fuck?
You're dead.
Yeah.
What the fuck did you just say,
And then, yeah,
Fucked
motherfucker?
up.
And then I think that happened again with Gearbox, Randy Pitchford or whatever. For Borderlands 2, they had that again.
They put out a DLC for a
What
new
was it with
character.
Borderlands 2?
I think they had a difficulty, and the developer was like, "Yeah, we got easy mode, or also known as girlfriend mode." Ha ha ha! And then that was like,
What the fuck?
They had a character for DLC that basically just played the game by itself, and he literally said, "This is so your girlfriend can play the game too and
Oh
talk to
my
you about it."
god.
You piece of shit.
Wow.
You're fucking dead now. Oh. Liberal media is coming after your ass.
Shut it down.
Anyways.
Anyway, but yeah, well, now I'll turn it on myself. I am terrible at fighting games.
Yeah.
I'm totally stupid.
I'm
Thank
with you there.
Derek. Thank you. Oh, we're on the same side. I thought
Yeah,
you were
yeah.
agreeing that I was.
No,
But either way,
I
you're right.
love playing fighting games. I'm really bad at them. I'm very
Yeah.
regularly not getting through the story mode on
That's
them.
why I really liked that game Tatsunoko versus
Yeah.
"Oh yeah."
Oh, simplified.
Simplified,
Anyway,
yeah.
this game is like that.
Oh, cool.
And anyway, it's playing it on the Switch is great because having just a real quick little Twitch fighting game on there is a lot of fun. Anyway, it's a great game. It's a cute game. I'm enjoying it. Yeah.
The
We
most
played it on-
yeah.
Terry
Friday.
Bogart went through some other dimension, became a woman.
Dude,
So it has to
female
play.
Terry Bogard
Yeah.
is so fucking hot.
That's your
Like,
favorite
no
part of the game.
Joke.
You gotta get that.
There you
I
go.
want so many
Enough
cosplay
said.
girls to do that. I want a swarm of female
I know,
Terry
it's weird.
Bogarts.
You gotta get that Fatal Cutie.
I want that-
I was gonna do it. But
I want that Fatal Cuties hat
Shit.
in Rocco's collector's box. I want the
That's-
hat.
He doesn't
shit.
want to see you do
Fatal
it.
Cutie is so cool.
objectification in its
Yeah.
worst form.
Dude,
He doesn't want
it's
you to do it,
fucking
yeah.
rad.
I know.
I love it. But hey, we were talking about how simple the game was.
Patriarchy is
When
strong.
I started SNK Heroines, I plugged in my fight stick. Like, all right, let's go. You can't use a fight stick on it because one of the commands is bound to a controller using items in the game.
Yeah.
So you can't
Yeah.
use a fight stick. Okay. So I was playing it and I beat the arcade mode. Like, all right, this game seems simple. I went online thinking like this is a dumb basic fighting game.
Yeah.
Immediately I went online and some turbo nerd did like a 30-hit combo on me and destroyed me. And I was like, holy shit. Like, you can find a way. You can find a way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's actually like
There's systems.
There's
in it.
competitive to it.
Yeah.
It's good. It's great.
There you go.
But anyway, so I was really enjoying that. That's all I played this week.
I got this is so dumb. I don't know why. I was in GameStop and I was going through like the discount bin,
Oh,
and
nice.
I got WWE 2K17
Okay.
for like $8. You know, I do color commentary for a wrestling league
yeah.
here locally in San Diego, but I feel like I'm not technically. I don't know all the names of the moves. So I got this game specifically to improve my vocabulary because I remember when I was a kid, I was so into wrestling and wrestling video games specifically that the character creation was how I learned all the names of the moves.
Yeah.
Because it has a list and then it shows you what all the moves look like. So I popped this game in and I was blown away. All the reviews said it was garbage. I was only
people in the
expecting.
chat are like,
It's a
"Oh man, I
garbage-ass
got
game."
I
got
was
ripped on
only
that."
expecting to go through the character
Yeah.
creation system, but when I was done, I played the game. I've been fucking addicted to WWE 2K17. Like, I love it so much. It's kind of like what Sean described with that baseball game,
Oh, okay.
the Bigs?
The show.
The show. Where the whole game is like going through your career as
Yeah.
a wrestler. So you start on NXT. The matches, it's a fighting game, but it isn't like if you go out there and you just kick the other guy's ass and pin him, that's a bad fight. You get like 1 star, you get less experience. it's about having the most entertaining match as possible. So you kind of go back and forth. You beat each other up. You beat him up. He beats you up. You throw each other out of the ring. You suplex through the table, and you try to make it as like back and forth as you can, so that you can get a 5-star match, gain XP, unlock more abilities. I don't know. It really reminded me of playing like WWF Attitude and Warzone on the Nintendo 64 and PlayStation.
Yeah.
Like when I seriously got this nostalgia feeling when I was making my character, changing the eye color on him. It was like, whoa, this is like being 12 years old again. And even with those old wrestling games, I feel like this can be said about any wrestling game. They're not the greatest games ever made. I'm not going to sit here and say like, wow, this is fucking game of the year.
Yeah.
No, but I'm having a lot of fun playing it. Like, I really like making a character and doing an entrance and then having a match. That's fun to me.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been playing. There's a new wrestling game that just came out on Steam.
You're talking about NJPW Fire Pro Wrestling World?
Yeah, Fire Pro Wrestling World. That's coming out on PlayStation?
Either it's out or it's coming out really soon. But yeah, it's Fire Pro, and they're putting in, all the New Japan guys: Okada, Omega, Tanahashi. They're all in it. I cannot wait.
That game looks like it has really in-depth, like again, character creation.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a 16-bit.
Yeah, it's not the graphics powerhouse that like one of these WWE games is going to be.
No, but it's more about gameplay.
Correct, and it's really arcade style heavy.
I will admit this WWE 2K17 is extremely glitchy.
Oh.
Yes,
And it's kind of like, all right, I'll be fair. It's a little bit not fun sometimes, because the whole fighting system is based on QTE.
Okay.
Like,
Oh no.
when somebody like punches you in the face, you can't just come back. You're kind of stunned, and you have to wait till they come in for the next attack, and then it'll say R2 above your head, and you have to time it perfectly to get the reversal.
Oh, I hate that.
And if you get that reversal, then it's your turn to. Then you're on the attack, and they need to get a reversal on you. Well, I'll go a whole match where I'll never fucking hit that QTE, and so it is a little bit frustrating. That's not for everybody, but I'm having fun with it. That's what I've been playing this week.
Speaking of, just real quick, with QTE stuff, you probably there's QTEs in Spider-Man.
Oh really?
But you might like them because I don't know if you guys have come across them very much at all.
A couple times in the boss fight.
But they are conveyed in a different way. And I thought Garrett might be okay with these because they're not square. Oh, press square. Oh, you missed it.
Yeah.
They actually show it and then it's square. Okay, wait for it to hit the circle right there. Now hit it.
Oh, yeah.
It gives you like a second to go like, oh, that's the button. Let me get it ready. You have to
cool.
time it.
Okay.
Cool.
So maybe you like that more.
I like that more.
that.
Yeah, and then like one of them is like, oh, you have to move the stick all the way over to this side of the thing. Okay, and now hit square. Okay, great. Yeah, as opposed to just like hit it as soon as it shows
They
up.
are softer, easier QTEs, but you can also turn them off.
Oh, that's
Oh,
interesting.
Pretty sure you
yeah.
can disable them.
Yeah.
I know you could in like God of War, or maybe it was.
Sony's big on accessibility.
Yeah,
You
that's cool.
I planned on getting Spider-Man all along, and then there's just too much coming out that I just got that Zone of the Enders.
Yeah.
Red Dead is next month.
next month.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
look,
I know
that's gonna happen.
I won't be able to beat the Spider-Man game
You
before
just
Red
brought
Dead.
up a great point, and you reminded me. For years, Witcher 3 has been out, and people
Oh,
have
yeah.
always said, like, Derek, you would fucking love this game.
Derek,
People have told me
fucking
that,
love
too.
Yeah,
that game.
and I
You
actually
like it.
I bought Witcher 3 on Steam. It's on my computer. I never played it because it's one of those games where it came out, I didn't have time, and then another game came out, so I played that instead, and it's in my library. I never got to it. What is the game that you would probably love, but for whatever reason you just never got around to it? And maybe it's too old.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like on a console that's past now. For you, it's a Yakuza.
Yakuza Zero is planned.
fucking
I know,
love
right?
Yakuza.
My timeline right now: Persona 5, God of War, Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption, and then Yakuza.
For me, definitely Persona series in general.
Yeah.
I never have
Fun,
time to
so
play
good.
those. And Near Automata, I still just
yeah.
never
Well,
had
that game's
time.
garbage.
Yeah. Don't get into this. All right, next.
Yeah, I would say probably.
For you, it's Spider-Man right now.
But I feel like that's gonna be.
It happens all the time.
That's
I
gonna
feel
be
like.
something I can borrow from about 15 of my friends in 6 months.
Yeah.
And then I could sit down if I wanted to play something new, like on a weekend. But really, I got a stack of games I'm still trying to get to. But the Persona series, a big JRPG, I feel like I'm missing out on would be that or the Dragon Quest games.
Dude, yeah.
I feel
Oh,
like
you like Dragon Ball shit too? Yeah. so
I
like
have
Dragon
the tendency to get addicted to certain games. When it comes to collecting, like Pokemon Go,
Yeah.
Tiny Tower
Yeah.
back in the day, like little things I would just be like, super like focused on that. And I feel like if I ever played World of Warcraft, I would like never escape.
Is that a game you've wanted to play?
I've seen it and thought this could be fun for me, but I think it would take me down a dark path, and I'm not going to.
That's exactly how I felt about it too.
Yeah,
I know. I never heard anything other than if you play World of Warcraft, you will not stop. So I was like, well, I'm not playing it.
Yeah, it's like smoking a cigarette.
Same
It's like
reason
what I want to start.
I don't do crack cocaine. I've heard it's hard to quit.
I've heard it gets you really high,
yeah.
but I've heard it's a little hard to quit. So.
Yeah. So
As Artie Lang used to say, on a lark, try heroin. Just see if it. A lot of people say a runner's high is really good. On a lark, just try heroin.
See what that
for
was
me,
like.
it's The Witcher 3 and Fallout 4. I know.
You've never played Fallout 4?
I
haven't
played
played it
like
either.
I played like the first 20 minutes. Like I got through the opening inciting incident.
Yeah.
So I got the story going, and then like I had one play session of it like 2 years ago. That was it.
You know what's funny is, what mine is?
I just never have time. It's
Yeah.
those huge games. I know I'd love them, but it's like I don't have the time to.
Mine is Fallout New Vegas, which I think you've said is like one of the best games ever made.
No, Eric loves it.
Oh,
I like
Eric,
Fallout
Eric,
3
okay.
better. But
Yeah, you're a 3 guy.
yeah, the
Everyone's
ultimate
different.
debate. But yeah.
You know what game? I don't know if we're allowed to say that. But I think we can.
Yeah.
We played a game at PAX.
Yeah.
And no one else played this game.
Oh,
This
yeah.
was the highlight of my PAX.
And this is when you know what? Like a lot of times I feel like we're at PAX, we're just guys selling stuff, and we're meeting people, but we're pretty whatever. Wow. We got to do something. And I was like, dude, Rocco, we fucking made it. Like we made this. Like I don't know. I was so proud of us because a guy came to our booth and said, hey, I am on the team that makes the new Marble Blast Ultra Marble Madness. Here's a Switch. Do you want to play it?
Marble It Up is the name.
Marble It Up. I'm sorry. Mega Marble. No, Marble It Up. And he said, do you want to play it? And we got to play levels
Yeah, that was awesome.
of Marble It Up. And fucking awesome. No one else got to play it.
He had a build of the game on a Switch and said, we would like you to try it.
That's so cool.
Oh.
and
And it was that game, the most anticipated game of the year for me.
Of the
Sorry,
decade.
sorry, Red
Of the
Dead.
decade.
Sorry, Red Dead. But
you guys told me on the flight there that, hey, that's getting a sequel finally, Marble Blast Ultra. And I
Yeah.
was gushing about how, oh my God, I love that they put it on the iPhone. I
Yeah.
still play that to this day. That was so much fun back on
Yeah.
the 360. I'm so excited for a sequel.
Yeah.
Then when that guy brought that to the booth and I got to watch you guys play, it was
And
like, fuck,
there
I don't
was
even need to touch it. I
they
just want to
weren't
look over your
showing it
shoulder.
anywhere on
Yeah.
the show. They
No.
didn't presence, but he came to us and said, I want you guys. I know how excited you guys are. Try it out.
oh, man.
Fuck yeah.
And did that deliver? or
And
what?
not only, I was like,
Oh.
I'm back in it. I'm having so much. Oh, I'm so excited for that game.
He showed us, like, here's all these different. Well, I don't know if we could say.
I wouldn't say.
Eh.
It's on the Switch.
It was
though.
awesome. It lived
You
up
know
to.
what we can say? The stuff we need to plug.
Yeah.
Because it's 6:45.
You know what? I just got clearance. I can say one thing.
Okay.
Shop.mega64.com is the best. I'm allowed to say it.
Hell yeah.
Because it's true.
yeah.
If you want legit awesome threads, if you want some cool ass Blu-rays to watch of entertaining stuff, or everything in between, go to shop.mega64.com. Obviously it supports the show right here that you like, but that's down here. Up here is you being stylish and checking out all the great stuff we have.
Back to school, baby.
It's back to school. You're going to need it. And there's always great items on there. Check it out. But I want to say right now, Friday, September 14th, I'd like to announce it here. Nightmare shirt and Dream hoodie are going to be back in stock on that day, Friday, September 14th. It's a set. You unzip the hoodie and then you have a shirt and they match each other. It looks like you're unzipping the girl's face and becomes this evil. You see her evil
within.
persona. But
Can I express a controversial opinion?
okay.
I don't think that's good.
What?
Expressing the evil
I
within.
think the duality is like too much. I feel like it's like two armies. Which side do you fall on?
Well,
Are you Nightmare shirt or are you,
Well,
happy?
Dream hoodie.
that's why I
Dream
think
hoodie.
to keep peace, you legally have to buy both.
you have to get both, and I think that
I know
To
this goes
maintain
against my
peace.
best interest to sit here and say don't get both because that means Mega64 sells less merchandise, less money in the coffers to keep doing what we're doing here. But I'm just saying, there's a different view on it. Even within the Mega64 team, some people say put them together. I say competition.
Well, this is what I say.
Put them together.
Buy both regardless.
Huh?
And if you don't want, if you say like, I'm feeling fucking dark today, wear the shirt.
Oh,
but if you're in the good mood,
I agree with Sean.
And then that way, everyone knows. Oh, don't talk to him. He's wearing the nightmare shirt.
It's a signifier.
You want to wear the dream hoodie? You want to wear the nightmare shirt? Burn the other. Take your pick.
Yeah.
Check
But
it out
either
in our
way,
store.
only burn it when you're wearing it and take pictures.
Yeah, and
No,
buy.
don't do
Hey,
that.
speaking of
That was a
burning
joke.
your shoes.
That was a joke.
Buy
You
it.
heroin
Speaking
and
of
burn
burning your
clothes.
shoes, we did that
Yeah.
10 years ago.
Yeah, you got a
We were
scar.
ahead of the trend.
Yeah. I posted that clip on like Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff.
That's right. Follow us on social media so you will see we are posting our videos when they become relevant in the news cycle again because
Which
everything is
happens
cyclical.
Happens
All the
a
Mega
lot.
64 videos from a decade ago are going to come back up in the news cycle and we're going to be there, baby, ready to strike.
That's right.
Where were you? All right, well, we had other stuff to promote as well.
Oh yeah, I just want to let everyone know Mega64 Game Days is coming November 10th and 11th. Our event we do in Anaheim, California every year, and this one's going to be the best yet. Day one, of course, we have like a mini convention, and day two, we all go to Disneyland. And we just announced moments ago that we have guests coming to our day one event. It's not just us. I mean, we'll all be there, but we have guests joining us. We announced our first guest, Pro ZD.
Boom.
Himself.
Nice.
This guy is a voice actor. You have definitely, if you are on Twitter or Facebook or any of that stuff, you've definitely seen this guy's short little skits that he does. They're actually legitimately funny. And that guy is coming to Game Days. We met him actually last year, a year ago at Crunchyroll Expo.
Yeah.
He came by the booth to pick up a shirt, and it was like, wait, what? And he told me that not only did he know what Mega64 was, he had like our videos downloaded from years ago.
Wow.
Like even before YouTube. So it's like,
Hell yeah.
Okay, well, thank you. So out of just respect, I downloaded some of his.
That was nice.
I mean, there's no reason
You
to
want
do
to
it.
save
that
him,
was
though.
nice.
Yeah, archive.
Anyway, that guy's awesome. He's coming to Game Days. We'll announce more guests soon. I'm so excited to announce the next one. Probably soon we'll announce it.
Cool.
But man, I'm really excited. It's a guest we've been trying to come to Game Days for a while. So.
It's coming up on us, man.
Yeah.
November
November
10th and 11th.
So get your tickets to the day one event now. The price is going to go up this Wednesday night. So like get them before then if you can.
Game Days is like
just
8 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So get them by Wednesday if you can. And all the details are at mega64.com/game days. All the info is there. And discount tickets to Disneyland are up now too. In case you wanted to get tickets for, day
that
two.
Sunday.
Day two, we go to Disneyland. If you want to discount Disneyland tickets, they're all there. Everything's there. Mega64.com/game days. Thank you. Anyway, okay. Back to, we were talking about marbles.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Marble.
And PAX.
Yes. Marble it up. We marbled it up. Yeah, PAX. We were at PAX.
We were.
Should talk about that a little bit. The only game I cared about playing, I didn't know Marble It Up was going to be an option.
That wasn't an
So
option,
that would be
yeah,
my
I was surprised.
that'd be my number
Game of the
one.
show.
But my number two was Devil May Cry 5.
Oh.
I didn't really need to play anything else. They had Smash Brothers there. I'm getting Smash Brothers already. I'm good. It's Smash Brothers. All right. Devil May Cry 5 though, I had to try it, and I got there early in the morning before anyone was there. I was like, okay, maybe I can slip in. Our good friend Patrick, if you're watching, thank you, Patrick, snuck me in across enemy lines into the Capcom
Sneaky
booth.
Pat. Yeah.
And let me play it. And it was great. The first thing that struck me was the graphics were amazing. And it's because, I didn't know this, and they told me it's running on the Resident Evil 7 engine. So everything is like, so this Grim Reaper dude shows up and he's just this rotting flesh on skull,
Yeah.
Oh, it looked great. I was really impressed by that. And then, it was fun to play. So not much else to say there. It was awesome. I can't wait to play it. So.
Yeah. I didn't play any. I did. I played the new Mario Party.
Yeah, you went to the Nintendo booth, right?
I did.
Yeah.
And I snuck in. I did not get invited to sneak in. I just snuck in.
Oh,
You
he
looked
was there.
like you knew what you were
No,
doing.
I was with, there's a group of 4 people.
Yeah.
And they were getting in with these little badges things, and I just walked in with them. Like, you
Yeah.
with them? Like, yep.
Nice.
I am.
You Assassin's Creeded it.
I did. And so
Pro.
I played the new Mario Party game. I'm fucking excited about that game, which is crazy. But like,
Yeah, you were the only person I know. This is not an insult.
No.
You were the only person I knew at PAX that was like, God, I keep trying to get into Mario Party. Like, I didn't hear anybody else.
I wanted to give it a shot, and it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be good. I'm really excited. And then after that, like, okay, now you get to play Smash Brothers. I was like, oh, okay. I picked a character. I don't know if I fucking picked Pikachu.
Diddy Kong.
I think it's Pikachu. And so I'm starting.
That's what I said.
I started playing. I don't give a shit.
Come on.
So I started playing. I seriously probably played for 15 seconds. Got off the platform, put the controller down, and said, "Okay, thank you." Like, you're not doing it. I'm like, "No, I'm done. Thank you." And I just left the booth because I don't fucking care. I'm so bad. It doesn't matter to me.
Well,
Fuck
when
that game.
it was frustrating because I played it at San Diego Comic-Con. They brought Smash Brothers. And I went there early in the morning. Again, we're exhibitors, so we're there early in the morning. So I went there. There was no one at the booth, and they were just standing there. So I was like, cool, can I jump on? And they were like, yeah, stand right here. Okay, cool. And then they were like, we're going to wait. Why are we going to wait? It's just right here. Well, we're going to wait for someone to play you can play against. Can I just, I just want to play as Ridley and just like fly around. I want to see, that's it. I didn't care about like, no, just wait right here. Just wait right here. And they waited for like 3 little kids to walk up. And then they were like, okay, cool. Now you can play against them. And it's like, I just wanted to like jump in a corner for 2 minutes as Ridley. And so I tried to do that without getting involved in all the other 3 kids fighting. And then, I just walked away. The match isn't over. You have one more. No, I'm good. But I'll play it when I have it at home.
I don't want to play. I'm going to lose.
It was a very fun trip back to.
just flew over.
It was a very fun trip back to Seattle. I missed like the last 3 years there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hadn't been there in a while.
No, and PAX hasn't changed. It's a little. It has changed in a way. We're up on the 6th floor.
Yeah.
And it used to be like a lot more just stuff for sale. There's a lot more indie games up there now.
No, the top floor is bumping. Like,
Yeah,
there's a
I
lot
noticed
of
that.
Yeah.
So that you talked about Annapurna being the developer for that Donut County. They had that
They were right across from us, yeah.
right across from us. There were a couple of cool booths right across from us. I played some indie games, but didn't really get down and play anything else. It was fun running into Jared Thorban out there,
Oh,
cheap ass
of course,
gamer
Best
homie.
gamer.
Yeah, he was there.
Hung out with him. We went to.
Donkey came to the panel, right? Was Donkey there?
Yeah.
that's
Donkey and Leah were there. They stopped by the booth. They were there when the marble incident happened.
Yeah.
So they got to see it too.
They got
So
to
that was
view.
cool.
Good
And,
panel. We had a fun time.
Panel was a lot of fun. So that day, the day that we did the panel, and I guess we could kind of talk about this, segue into this too. So we did this video for Disgaea.
Yeah.
I play this character Johnny Nutmeg.
Oh yeah.
And the whole plan, basically the concept we had for this video was YouTube drama. How like every video on YouTube, it has this phony drama shit to like keep the channel going. Anyway, we did this video and it was like, well, who's going to host it? Who should do it? It's got to be like a YouTuber. And then it just turned into, well, hey, you played a YouTuber in a previous video, Johnny Nutmeg, the British YouTuber, you know. So we could say, oh yeah, he turned a new leaf. He's not doing pranks anymore. Now he's doing YouTube drama. Anyway, however we got there.
It fit perfectly.
I played this character again, and the plan was NIS, they asked us to do this video, and they reached out to us and said, well, whatever video you do, can you have the host of it like crash our panel at PAX? And it's like, okay, that's fine with me. So yeah, once we decided it was Johnny Nutmeg, I was like, oh, now this is going to be fun. I can act like just a British asshole, you know? And that's what I did. I showed up at their panel, and people did not know if it was staged or not. And
I'm sure they didn't know you.
Well,
people.
they gave me a handheld mic so that I could just charge in the room.
Hell yeah.
And it was not working, and I was like, is this going to work? Oh yeah, turn it on, and then you wait a little while, and then... Okay, and I was telling everybody there, this isn't going to work, just so everyone knows.
Yeah.
And sure enough, it did not work. I came in the room. And so what I did is they wanted me to like stay to the side of the stage. Yeah. I just ran up on stage and took one of the SNK developers. I just took their mic and like, all right, you can leave the stage anytime you want. What's up, everybody? It's Johnny Nutmeg. Anyway, and so I showed the video, interrupted. I don't think anyone there knew what the hell that was all about.
Hell yeah.
But anyway, so I was still in that character when we did our panel.
Yeah.
And we had some there was some like audio visual meltdowns at the beginning of the panel, like shit broke. And
Yeah.
so I came out and I acted like I did it. I was like, oh, I played a little pranky wanky on the video.
We went along with it, but I felt bad for the damn audience who really
Yeah.
thought like, yeah, no, you guys did that on purpose, right? It's like, no.
Yeah, that 20 minutes.
It was
of time
all-
I wasted
20
on-
minutes, yeah.
Yeah, it was all tested and then all of a sudden it broke. But anyway, but it was a fun panel. But let's talk about that video.
Yeah.
Yeah, NIS had hired us to do a Disgaea video in the past, a couple years ago.
Yeah.
I was surprised they came back and asked for a new one.
Yeah.
Because that last one was not one of my favorite videos. that
No,
we've
I
done.
think, are we all on the same page with that? Or do you really like it? What do you think?
What's that?
That Disgaea video.
Well,
first
here's
one?
the thing.
Yeah.
Watching it again recently, reviewing our work, it was better than I remembered.
I liked it.
But I
okay.
just
It's
remember
funny.
at the time kind of being disappointed with it
Yeah.
because we had so much planned for that video that fell through that when it was all
Yeah.
over, I was like, well, it was a good idea, but we didn't execute it well. So,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, well, life goes on.
I liked some of the interactions with my dad. Some of those parts were kind of funny. I love the Prinny dance. I
Yeah.
think you're really funny. You were in the costume. I thought that was
Yeah, but
hilarious.
even the Prinny dance, I was watching, I was like, we should have filmed the Prinny because it was mostly like your dad's reaction.
Yeah.
I just felt like we dropped the ball on that video.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's
they,
all right.
they came back, they wanted another video, and they kind of wanted a sequel to that video. They're like, hey, whatever you do, we like that host segment thing. You
Yeah.
could do another video, same characters, or something different, but, a follow-up to that video, do another host segment.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, we came up with this idea.
It kind of mutated into what it became.
Well, I
Yeah.
remember we were sitting around trying to brainstorm ideas, and I think it was me where I said, like, well, hold on, before we make a YouTube video, what if we make a YouTube video about a YouTube video?
Yeah, yeah.
What if we add this whole extra layer where we're not just making a video, we are these guys who are investigating these other guys
Yeah.
who made a video. And then I feel like we kind of, it was all like the writing process was downhill from there.
Yeah.
We found like this gym, this CrossFit
Yeah,
gym.
we rented out like a gym.
In like southern San Diego, kind of in like a, not so safe neighborhood. But we went there early in the morning and it was actually really nice.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. And what I loved is that, I always like, we've talked about this a million times, but I always like changing up the types of videos we do.
Yeah.
So if we do, honestly, sometimes I like doing really guerrilla rough videos. But then once we do one of those, then it's like, all right, I'm ready to do like a cinematic video or I'm ready to, whatever. But however we landed here, I guess maybe after, the last giant video we did was the Cell Saga one, which was kind of meticulously planned. So it was really nice doing a video. This video was back to improv.
Yeah.
We got our location, we had our concept, and in case anyone out there didn't know, this video was us running the camera and improvising.
Yeah,
I missed that.
I
it
felt
was
like
so fun.
it had been a long time, and I came in and I was like, I really want to do a video where we just have a funny setup and we riff for like an hour, and then let's just cut out the 2 minutes of funny stuff and make a video out of that. It's been a while since we've done that.
Yeah, and then you get great stuff, so, and at first it's kind of like, okay, is this that funny? I don't know. But like by the time we made it outside and we're looking in the tires and we found I saw this for $200 at Anime Expo. Way more. I'm assuming!
That
Like
gets
that's
a
all
huge
improvised
laugh,
and it
too.
was cracking
And
me
that's
up.
what's funny too is, that was after a couple rounds of, okay, I think we have enough. Well, we have like another hour in this gym. Well, there's big tires outside. Yeah, let's go fuck with the big tires.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we have enough. Well, I mean, we got like, there's the workout bikes over there.
Yeah.
All right, let's go film something there.
Yeah,
Just
and-
kind of pushing ourselves to collect more and more and more. And
Yeah,
more.
so it ended up being a lot of fun, and there's lots of stuff we improvised that isn't in the video.
Yeah.
I think we'll put that out maybe later this week or something like that. We'll do like a outtakes video because it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, so there was not really much written for this video. It was like, this guy, Johnny Nutmeg, will go to the gym. He'll try to expose this other guy. I didn't have a name for my character. That was improv on the spot.
Yeah, Ted Cruz.
Yeah, this guy who's like really into first-person shooters, but then it'll get to a point where he discovers like a secret chamber, like a shrine to Disgaea.
Yeah.
And this guy will like have a mental breakdown, and it'll be this whole thing about how he secretly loves Disgaea, but it has to be a secret because he has this overbearing father.
Yeah.
And then we kind of just will like, we wrote that there'll be this father twist to it, and then maybe We didn't even know where we would go, but like maybe we'll take it with an extra weird twist at the end, like the father kills him or marries Prinny or something.
Yeah, something weird.
Yeah, so we knew we would have this father character.
Yeah.
And that was just some
That was-
actor.
Yeah.
He was great.
Everybody thinks that's my real dad.
We hired him.
I mean, there's no resemblance.
No, not at all.
Not at all. Yeah.
But
No,
man,
that
he
was
was
just an
great.
actor.
He was great.
Hey, I got something to tell you.
Yeah. And
That guy was great.
so that guy's just a local actor. His name's Greg, and he had no idea who we were. And we put out a casting call, and he responded. Actually, I believe his wife saw the casting call and just said, "I think this would be good for you. You're doing it."
Tight.
So he had no idea even what the part was. He was just like, "My wife told
His
me."
instinct to
be
do
here."
that dance thing is like when it cuts to that dance.
Yeah.
it's like,
What's
great.
funny is
I loved
he
it.
told me, I was like, so thanks for coming out. We came up with the idea on the spot, like, let's have an impromptu dance party.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we came up with the idea that morning, so I told Greg, I was like, this is a new idea, but at some point, we're just going to break out into a dance party. And he was like, I kind of have a pinched nerve. Like, I woke up, I can't really turn my neck today. I was like, it doesn't matter. Use that. It'll be fun.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
that's why his dance is like...
It's so great. It's great. It's great.
Yeah.
Great
But,
choice.
Good job, Greg.
It's funny because I feel like local actors never. How could you expect to do what you're going to do when you come to a Mega64?
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
way you can prepare mentally.
No,
So
no
he's
way.
like, let me know when the video's available. And when it came out, I emailed him. I was like, Greg, video came out. Awesome response. People love it. The company loves it too. They just insisted we put it up with no changes. So here's a link. And he responded with, how do you say oy vey in Japanese?
That's cute. That's a very dad response.
I don't know if that means he didn't like the video or thought his own dancing
I
was
think he
embarrassing.
feels old. He's a little embarrassed by it, maybe.
Well, he did great, and
He did great.
He was awesome.
Hell yeah.
He
Killed
was
it.
so good. But I want to give a shout out to NIS again, not only for just like bringing us back to do another video, which was great. We really like working with them. It was always a great experience. But we honestly, when we edited this together, what you see that came out is the final cut. They didn't have us cut anything out.
Yeah, no notes.
And usually when we do a video for somebody else, we expect, we'll leave this in.
There's
and
no
cut it
way
out.
this cranking it to plenaire stuff is staying.
Yeah,
We'll throw it
we
in
thought
there.
that joke was gonna get cut.
masturbation jokes. I talk about Amsterdam smoking the
I
green
like
beer.
it.
Yeah, I thought that was all going to get cut.
Marijuana references,
Crank it to
Elon
plein
Musk
air.
style.
You call me Johnny Nutsauce? You know? I thought that was all
I
getting
think
cut.
NIS must get it because like guys our age play this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
You know
that
what's-
is, I mean, seriously though, for a company to say that's fine, huge shout out.
This
I
guy
don't
was a
think-
lewd.
awesome.
It's got like a lot of
I don't-
innuendo in it
Yeah,
too.
and I don't think they're getting. I think they're just happy to get a video with such a big response.
Yeah.
I think
Cool.
when they post videos on their own channel, they don't get passed
Yeah.
around like a video like this would. So it's different for them.
Yeah,
They
so
get it.
anyway, it
They
was
get
really
it.
cool. So shout out to them. And
Oh yeah, I didn't know that game was coming out again, and I'm buying it again.
Disgaea complete. Disgaea 1. I love that
The
they added
first
the
one.
1.
Yeah.
What other game has ever done that where they put the 1 back in the Street Fighter 1?
There's just so many.
But Disgaea 1 Complete is coming out. It's
my favorite one.
But it's coming to Switch. I'm going to play the hell out of it on Switch.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was a lot of fun. I want to jump back to Seattle real quick.
Okay.
Again,
Okay.
had a fun trip. Enough of this game shit.
Okay.
We found the best treasure in Seattle.
An attraction.
We found the diamond in the rough.
The Nirvana album that never got released.
Dude,
It's a secret.
Well, we did find that.
I listened to it and I said
Yeah.
I'd rather listen to Bob Marley and the Wailers.
Whoa!
Whoa!
You know how I feel about reggae.
Ooh.
Take that, Kurt.
Oh,
Trump.
Ryan, are you okay?
Kurt, maybe stay dead.
Yeah.
But
Is Tom Petty dead?
No.
Yes.
No.
he
he's
hasn't
not.
been buried yet, so we don't know.
Oh, Kevin's saying he is.
No, he actually came back.
Oh,
There's
okay.
a new report. He's not dead.
Oh, okay. Well, that's tight, dude. I'll
Yeah.
see them in the Heartbreakers. And I won't wait back.
Hold on.
Down.
Wait a minute. What he's got?
Fuck, he just died.
Oh, man, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to.
Sorry.
I didn't mean to
Nancy.
drudge that up. Anyway, the best thing in Seattle. The best thing in Seattle that we found was there along Pikes Pier, down in the pier area. They've installed a ride called Wings Over Washington, and it is their knockoff soaring over California.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It is soaring over.
So I
Did you ride it?
I heard
Yeah.
about it. Yes, I went on it like multiple times.
He liked it so much he took us back the next day.
I was like, I heard about it,
Cool.
and I was like, I gotta find this thing. 'Cause
I'm a little jealous.
It's probably gonna be the jankiest, like crappiest thing.
Was
Hey,
it?
they actually put some effort into
That-
it,
Hey,
right?
there's money.
It
in
was
Seattle.
really good.
That pier had a lot of money thrown at it.
They got rich-
it was
they got rich people
It was
in
nice.
Seattle.
There.
That
It was
whole
really nice.
building that ride was in was all kind of
Dude,
themed the same, and it was a really nice area.
It had like a pre-show where like Native American totems were coming to life and shit. You go into the platform, there's a raccoon looking at you in a tree, and he's going away and all that stuff.
Whoa.
And then the ride itself like
Mind
worked.
blower.
Like there were some effects within it that were maybe even as good, if not better, than Disney's version.
Yeah.
I was like, color me amazed.
Well,
This is
and
amazing.
also Washington's beautiful, so you gotta see
It
it.
is.
And dude, in the ride, this is what I'm gonna say it tops Disney's version.
What?
For one reason.
Yeah.
Oh, traitor!
They take you to a Huskies game.
Dude,
You fly
What are
over
the-
a Huskies game.
What are the Huskies? Is that basketball?
Football.
there's a fourth dimension Universal-esque moisture spray.
Yeah.
Right in the face.
They pull a Sonic Adventure and a whale
couldn't
does
get-
that.
and they blast you, dude.
How long is that
Gonna be
ride?
the Seahawks?
I don't know. It was definitely longer than the Disney one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you paid it was like $17.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you better get your money's worth out of that thing.
Yeah, but it's
cool.
longer.
Cool.
But yeah, it was cool. They have a digital park ranger who acts like he's outside the window telling you what to do.
Are there any animal moments?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like grizzly bear?
I don't know if you see
Whale?
bears. You ever see
They
whales,
lower you onto the
orcas?
level with BMXers, and they're doing like wipeout.
Most of it is following the Thunderbird.
Do you
or
get
a
to
V-
walk?
whales,
Do you
yes.
get to walk through the forest with a couple of hemp sandal wearing hippies and smoke a doobie?
Just a
to,
mountain bike.
You do smell it, but I don't know
Yeah.
if that was who I was next to or the ride.
It was a dark ride,
They
so
bla-
someone might have
You know
lit
how
up.
soaring over California blasts you with the scent of oranges? Well, in the Seattle version, it smells a little different, a little skunky.
Yeah.
There you go.
spunky
But anyway,
donut.
Wings Over Washington. Dude, and you're carried by a Native American spirit. It's
Oh,
the
does she
spirit-
cut a wet fart?
No, it's an eagle, bro.
No, it's the eagle.
the
It's the
Thunderbird.
Thunderbird. Spirit of the Thunderbird.
Is the
carries you
Thunderbird cut a wet fart?
And what was crazy?
could.
And what was crazy is the room you're in is actually not that big. It's like, how can it? Because in the Disney one, it carries you
It's
way
huge,
off.
huge.
No, this one, the floor just drops out. It's just,
Yeah.
it's gone, and then.
But you're on a
flying.
pier. How does it even work? Where does it go? The ocean? Where does the floor go?
That's the true
That building's
mystery.
magic, man.
Dude.
That's the true mystery.
It was sick.
Hell yeah.
They got an
Anyways.
arcade in there. We
Yeah.
played Bad Dudes.
Yeah, they had a pretty new
a
Bad
new
Dudes
Bad
They
machine.
also
Dudes.
had a new Simpsons arcade.
Yeah.
With like
Yeah.
a flat screen.
They
Oh, that's so
refurbished
cool.
their arcade just in the middle of this kind of pier
Yeah.
building was all refurbished cabinets with new LCD screens and everything. It was awesome.
It's really weird now seeing the opening to Bad Dudes
Game
because he goes, this soldier guy, or he's probably like a general. He
Yeah.
looks at you and he goes, "The president has been kidnapped by ninjas. Are you a bad enough dude to rescue the president?"
President
and how
Reggie.
times have changed because like I feel like
Ronnie,
people
yeah.
now would be like,
Nah.
"I have to fight ninjas for."
Yeah.
I would just
They're
think,
like, let him die.
I am a bad dude, but you should definitely go to the CIA about this.
Yeah,
Don't-
you
This
know,
isn't my
Hey,
business.
I'm the baddest dude you're gonna find, but maybe call a cop on
Yeah,
this
if you're
one.
looking at me for help, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
I don't even know President Ron.
Like, I'm a really bad dude. First step, I'm gonna get drunk before I get on my motorcycle without a helmet, go pick up a hooker.
so
Then I'll start working on the president is missing case.
yeah.
Bad dude.
That's what I said. That's what I said to the screen. But
you guys want Leon Kennedy or
Maybe
someone,
call-
not
Crazy idea. I would suggest locating a good dude to handle
Maybe.
the situation.
yeah,
shit.
Just a thought.
but that's for the sequel. That's Bad Dudes 2.
Bad dudes do. Good dudes. They've cleaned up their act. They're
Reformed
ready to solve the
dudes.
problem. Reformed dudes.
It could be a PSP prequel.
Oh man. Anyway, that was the highlight of my, other than seeing all you wonderful people out there at PAX and spending time and getting to say hi
yeah.
to everybody.
Yeah.
Other than that, the highlight was Wings Over Washington.
That's
Wings was fun.
Hell yeah.
That's cool.
We also released the season 1 finale of Flamore Theater.
We haven't done a podcast since
No,
then.
you guys
No.
were in PAX
Yeah.
when
We're
that
in
premiered.
PAX.
That's
So-
right. We
guys
showed
put
it. We
that
showed
up?
it at our panel.
Hell yeah.
We were away at PAX, and you guys uploaded that, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
the response was awesome. I
thought-
think.
People liked it. Yeah.
People, we left them wanting more,
Yeah.
which is exactly what you should do.
Yep.
And I'm excited to come back at some point for season 2. But yeah, that was, I mean, what a fun project to even work on. I was so stoked that that worked out so well. So, Flameware Theater.
That was
Season
kind of
one.
the plan fairly early on, wasn't it? Like you started seeing comments or a little bit of argument on an early Flame War Theater,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, that's the finale.
Well,
right
yeah,
there.
I mean, I remember sitting there at Comic-Con in July, seeing this thread evolve, and it's like, hey guys, we found the finale.
Yeah.
As soon as the
Yeah.
guy responded to Brian and kept going, perfect. So yeah, that was always like stocked up, and that was fun. I'm really glad, like as kind of an homage to the whole season. Like at the end, Garrett came in, like everyone kind of came back as one collective thing at the very end. But yeah, that was really fun, and we already have like loose ideas of what we want to do for more. A little break, and then we got more vids coming at you. We got Disgaea,
Yeah.
we got
Yeah.
game days.
there's some good
mixing
stuff
it up.
coming. Was Meg on that stage for the last
You know
part?
what? I was just
No,
gonna
she was
say,
on script and
shouts
lights.
out, shouts
Yeah.
out to everyone got to come back
Yeah.
except for I think Bruce wasn't in town.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
But Meg had to, I think, film that
And then
segment
turn the lights off.
and then
And
turn the
Kevin
lights
Kevin
off.
was on camera. Meg was on the lights.
that's
So
right.
that was
Wasn't
the
in the last shot?
that was the
No,
only
no.
reason we couldn't get everyone
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
the stage.
Yeah,
We need like automated lights and camera now,
Whoa.
or
AI.
we need to get
If
some more
Elon
help.
Musk would stop smoking weed, maybe
Yeah.
we could figure that
Yeah,
out.
get on
Put
it.
down the doobie.
And fix our camera problem.
Get on it.
Elon.
Kevin needs to put down the doobie. Look at this camera work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what's
it's
up?
a-
He's going there and here.
We're
You've been
coming.
listening to Rogan, Kev?
We're coming to the end of our main show
End of
here,
flight.
but we do have other shows and stuff that we
yeah.
work on.
Yeah.
Let's take a second and plug other wonderful productions you can see from the Mega64 crew.
Oh yeah.
Why don't we start with the number 2 show, PPS?
Oh, we're numbering them.
Yeah, this
do
is
it.
this
Let's
is
do
number
it.
1.
Okay, I'll accept that as a live
This is
streaming kind
chronological order,
of.
so
Yeah,
you can-
chronologically,
yeah.
it was there
Yeah.
first. So yeah, I mean, number 2, 5 years long. We're hitting the PPS every Wednesday at 7:00. But the uploaded archive goes to our Mega64 archives channel, and that's usually up by like Friday, I think. Thursday?
Kevin's
yeah.
on that.
Early.
Look at that! Look at that!
You guys
We-
still haven't beat Metal Gear?
We were playing. No, it's the Metal Gear
Summer's
Summer
not
Stream.
over.
Fuck you, snarky thunder.
We've got 2 more weeks of summer left. Next Wednesday, and then the 22nd is officially the last Wednesday of summer. So we have to beat the game by then. And we're at the Metal Gear Rex fight, and Brian and I beat the first half. Then there's this cutscene that kind of plays out where, Cyber Ninja comes, you open the cockpit, and you got to blast a Nikita missile into liquid. That plays out, and then you go fight a second half. If you don't beat it that second half, you start over at the first half again.
fuck.
So, yeah, 2 hours into the show, we're back at square one.
Jesus.
I've been here in the other room today.
Yeah,
going to a previous save because I didn't overwrite my saves. I went back and I'm backtracking, stocking up on chaff grenades and rations so that on Wednesday's stream we can easily defeat Rex.
Oh, good.
Then it's fist fight, then it's the Jeep, and then we're home free. We're
Awesome.
saving Meryl. We're getting
So
a good
only-
ending, baby.
Only 4 more PPSs till they beat it.
No,
Awesome.
we're gonna do it next week, Brian. We're gonna do it,
All right.
and then
Said you-
Friday.
on Wednesday to see can they do it?
What happens if you don't? Like, what's on
If
the
we
line?
don't, we
gotta raise the
quit.
stakes.
We got to put the game down
Game
and
Shark.
come back to Metal Gear 1 again next summer.
Oh,
And we don't get to advance to the Guns of the Patriots. or no,
don't punish your audience.
Well, everyone
Sons of the Patriots.
watch the Poorly Played stream Wednesday nights live on our on Twitch.
7 p.m.
At 7
Pacific.
p.m.
damn, and see if they can fucking beat this thing. I believe
We
in
got
you.
it, dude.
I'll be tuning in.
We
now.
had
I
Jay Fernando, our friend, who's
Yeah.
been in a bunch of videos for us. He came on last week and had a great time with us. But next week we're concentrated. We're just gonna focus on ending this. I think we can do it.
Did he talk about how he's going to be too famous to hang out with us soon? Did
No.
He mention
He-
his Hollywood player.
He
moves?
told me about some of the cool gyms that he's been working out. He's rubbing
okay.
elbows with these Marvel superstars. These guys that do
I
stunts
know,
for those
He's
movies.
getting famous. He's blowing up.
San Diego filmmaking community, man. It's a thing.
It's happening.
It's happening for everyone here.
And then Friday, you had your stream. You had Last Game
Standing. What did we do? We did SNK Heroines. We had Brian Garrett. We've been playing Shogo the past 2 weeks.
That game is
fucking
sick.
cool as hell. 90s first-person shooter. We played Divinity Original Sin 2. I'm basically using that show every week to just try out new indie games and really old PC games. Check that out on Twitch. I think next week I'm gonna bring in Donkey Kong Country. I'm going to play that.
I love that fucking game.
There's another new game I might check out called Death's Gambit, which is like a 2D Dark Souls. It's a fun thing. Come hang out, and it's all on the Archives channel.
And you can watch it live every Friday afternoon.
Every Friday, baby. We're doing that.
And by the way, if you haven't, check out patreon.com/Mega64. Because even actually just before the show today, there was a brand new friend dimension where we played Shenmue.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Which Sean had actually never seen. He'd never seen the game.
Wow.
But that game was critical to the early days of Mega64.
True.
One of our first skits, and so we played through it. And check it out. That's on our Patreon. Us playing through the early parts of Shenmue, and it's a lot of fun. Watch out for that song.
And if you're not a Patreon subscriber, I mean, to watch the episode, it's $1. It's $1.
Yeah.
It's worth $1.
Jump on in and see if you like it, and then upgrade as time goes on if you feel like it.
You know what? Netflix charges you $12
Too
a month?
much.
We charge you $12 a year.
Yep.
That's a good
Damn,
deal.
We're like a better version of Netflix. I want to plug just something personal. My Twitter account.
Hell yeah.
At Gustafo, GOOSETOFFOH. I try to spell it as complicated as possible. I did this film festival earlier this year, and now the creators of that film festival have launched an Indiegogo because they want to raise some funds to send those short movies to other film festivals around the country. So I've been posting about that on my Twitter. Check it out if you have a chance, if you care. If you don't care, that's fine too. That's all I gotta say.
Nice.
Yeah.
They should already be following you.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Get on that. Twitter
I
army.
don't assume that.
It's good to remind everyone.
People
every
have
now
their
and
own lives. They don't need to be tuned into everything I do 100%.
Sometimes I look at Twitter and then I think I just have dumb one-liner jokes that really, to call them jokes is a little much, I think. It's little dumb thoughts I have. And then everyone says updates and news, and it's all very important stuff. And then it's mine a dumb.
That's what people
You're
want.
a shit
People want
poster,
levity.
Sean.
I don't have a shit poster.
No, I hate to break it to you,
No.
Sean. You're a shit
No,
poster.
You think I am?
No, you're not.
Yeah.
You're not.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
not.
Sean, you're
more
an
like
infant of the shit poster
You're a step
subspecies.
above the shit poster. You're like a piss poster.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, I'll give him that.
They are
Yeah,
dad jokes,
you take
yeah.
the piss. You're a piss
I'll
poster.
take
the
the
piss.
piss any day. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Speaking of shit posting,
Yeah.
you got you got the drill book.
I bought the drill at Drill, which is
shit.
Wint.
At Drill is a Twitter that is just every tweet is like surreal garbage.
It's excellent.
You might have seen the thumbnail. It's
awesome.
like a blurry picture of
Jack
Jack
Nicholson.
Nicholson with glasses on.
It's a famous Twitter.
It's
but
been around
it's
forever,
ridiculous.
and I don't even know how I ended up following it. But sometime years ago, I started following it, and it's always just stupid jokes.
Yeah.
And the fact that they put a book out, I was always interested. $1 Million Stream put that giant book out.
How to bomb the U.S. government?
Yeah, and I was like, well, this is an interesting experiment. I've never seen a video group or any type of internet kind of based thing put a physical book out. And that was really cool. This one I wanted to check out, and it's just all the tweets kind of laid out with some art in there too, kind of similar. But it was on Amazon for cheap, so I picked it up. It's pretty cool. It's a toilet
I
read.
flipped through that book and I was dying. It was like, oh man, printing a bunch of tweets out. What a
Dude,
great idea.
Peter Serafinowicz did that back in 2012.
Yeah.
He was one of the first people to do it.
Really?
And, so many people do that. But yeah, and Peter Serafinowicz is a great example. He's so busy now doing other stuff, but there was an era where he was just posting the most genius puns on Twitter for years, and then sold a book.
Yeah.
And I think the book was called A Billion Jokes Volume 1.
Yeah, that's what
by
it was.
Peter Serafinowicz.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm interested in alternative media pressing, I guess. I don't buy books often, but when I do, it's weird shit that.
No,
This will be some limited thing.
I want to pick that up. Anyway, that's all. I just wanted to say that was a good,
All
that
right.
was a good
Well,
book.
I think that's a great show.
Yeah.
Covered a lot of
Shall we
Good
wrap it
job.
up?
Time.
Wrap it up. Ryan, can you do me a favor and end it?
Yeah.
This is called Ryan. Whoever's editing this tomorrow, do an awesome like intro, like lead up to Ryan's segment. Like Ryan, we'll call it Ryan's soapbox.
Okay.
Ryan's.
I'm gonna get
Ryan
some,
gets the.
I want lighting on Ryan.
Ryan takes the stage.
What do you want? What should I talk about?
Here we go.
This is
Ryan,
how. This is
I
how
want
it
you to
ends.
talk about the one thing that you would change about Antifa. Go ahead. Go ahead. One thing you would change. Doesn't have to be a big thing, just any little thing.
Good night, everybody.
No, you're not getting off that easy.
How's your foot? Is your foot okay?
What's the one thing about Antifa that really gets your goat?
I don't want to.
Come on.
It's a video game podcast, right?
Come on, man.
Say
Good
something.
night. Go ahead.
Say something controversial.
Say something about Antifa.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
For the last 8 months since the last time I was here, I wrote "cock fuck" behind your door, and it's been there the whole time.
Oh my god.
That's great, but what are your thoughts about Antifa?
I knew it was there.
All right, Brian, what's the one criticism, major or minor, you have with Antifa? Go.
You get me killed, dude.
Go ahead. One
Say
thing.
something.
All right, wait, hold on. 3, 2, 1, pause the music. Pause the music. All right, and say it.
I'm gonna protest this stream.
Say it.
They're not doing it hard enough.
I have to go.
Good night.
Ryan, I was just informed that Antifa has contacted their affiliates about you and the current Ryan situation, and your location has been collaterally triangulated, and they are on their way here, and they are bringing hot Starbucks coffee with your name on it.
Fuck. What the fuck? It's just.